to think about things that are unknown,
Yeah.
like that we won't ever know.
Well, and that's what the Bible said was some things we just never will know.
But doesn't that drive you insane to not know
Yes.
something?
Yes. By the way, we need to have Kale on stats about A3 Atlas, whatever it is,
What?
the spaceship that's getting closer is in our solar system now. So we need to have Kale
No.
on
No.
like stat. Maybe
What?
Friday we can call him or
What are you
something.
talking about?
I am talking about this spaceship that I've been talking about for months that is headed towards us that they said was a
But what's on the
comet.
spaceship?
They don't know, but it has weird propulsion and it's moving unnaturally and it's just doing unnatural things. And they
Have you
really
bought something to protect yourself from this thing?
there's no protection. They've got way
So
better
there's no
weapons than we could
ads
ever
like
have. There's
saying,
no,
buy this to save yourself from
don't
this
waste your money.
UFO.
No,
No, I'm asking for your sake.
I mean, I'm not feeding into that because there's nothing you can. It's like if a nuke was coming your way. Oh yeah, what you gonna do? Go underground?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll blow underground too. That's what a nuke does. It wipes everything out. So an alien's gonna come and just like bubble us. I've seen Independence Day and shit.
Oh my.
We're gonna need some Armageddon, some astronauts to be getting ready to be fighting. Okay,
Bruce Willis, poor
Bruce-
God love him. God,
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. We love
God,
Bruce Willis.
Probably need to turn off that blur.
What in the world is going on here?
Petty all the time. Okay, wait. How do I wait?
This is a great intro, actually. I'm glad it's recording. No, this is it. This is why. No, this right here is exactly why.
This is why we can't have a podcast.
This is why we can't have a podcast.
Okay.
Just get
Okay, I'm
with
stopping
me.
and then starting over.
Oh, we're starting over. This is Ashten.
And this is Jen.
And this is why we can't have a podcast.
God, I hate this.
I know you do, but it will be okay. It's not the end all.
Ugh. All right. Well, I'm gonna take my shoes off.
I'm not like you. I don't care if there's shoes on my butt.
I know. Out of respect.
You don't have to be
Dang
respectful of
it.
my time.
of your
Hi, and welcome
sheets.
to this week's episode of,
Blurry. This is why we can't have a podcast.
and you know this is annoying Jen, so bring on the annoyance.
Super annoying. Riverside, I will be reaching out.
Oh, for the love of Jesus. I actually like the blur. It doesn't bother me.
I do like it when it doesn't do the weird stuff around our heads.
Like
you
Halo, like we're
know?
glowing.
Yeah, but then it's like part of your arm, Like, I mean,
Don't move too much.
yeah, just like be
I mean,
still.
nobody wants to see my face anyways.
I mean, well-
you're entertaining. But
we all want to see what you really mean. So we need to see your face.
no, my face probably needs to stay in the blur. Just like
Look, it
that.
keeps
Look, it keeps blurring on
blurring.
my face. God knows. God knows. and
Here,
so does
when you're
Riverside.
making a face, I just have to bend over this way to make it blur a little.
And we hope everyone had a great week. Hello
Yes.
to your Friday.
Yes. Hello.
This is Ashton and Jen, and this is why we can't have a podcast.
Yes. Yes.
So let me move up. I think it's because you're ahead of. I think it's 'cause
Yeah, it probably is.
You need to
Let's get
scoot
back a little. Yeah. Here
I
we
think
go.
because you
Yeah, because
you
I'm
like
like
to
too
sit
close
up.
up. Yeah.
You like to sit too far up.
Yeah, I do.
So I started. So I was definitely sick at the beginning of the week with a virus, and thought I was dying. Turns out it was not dying. So I started watching a series this week. It's an old series. It's called Killer Cases or something like that.
Mhm.
It was something on my For You page, something, whatever. So I started watching it. And you know something? And I am just going to get some major hate.
Uh-oh, blowback.
Major hate. And I am not, when I say this, I
Yeah.
am not saying that anybody's story who has been on.
Move it closer right here.
Okay.
Maybe that'll quit blurring so much. Okay.
So anybody who has been on on a show, I'm
Mhm.
not saying that their loved ones are not, that this is discrediting the story.
Okay.
However, I guess I was paying attention to other details
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday when I was watching the show.
Mm-hmm.
And something I noticed about all crime scenes
Okay.
is how disgusting people's houses were
Oh my God, I
and how
know.
hoarder of like, people would have hoarder stuff. So then I started
Yeah.
panicking about my
You're like, oh
house.
my God.
And what if someone came in and murdered me? And they started
Because
taking pictures
I
of
know
my house.
the mountain of laundry at the end of my bed on my little stand
The
thing.
mountain of
Oh my
laundry over there on my
God.
chair.
Right.
But what I'm saying is like, I could not I am such a cold, heartless person that I could not
Oh,
even focus on the crime scenes. I was
yeah.
looking at the pile
Junk,
of
the
junk
gross and
beside
trash
the
and the
crime scenes.
dishes and the yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess volatile situations come from toxic environments, and toxic environments
That is not
aren't
true, Jen.
typically
That
super
is not
clean.
not true. We know rich people who've been murdered.
I mean, that's
That
that's
is not
true.
true. What I'm saying though is I don't think any of us
Yeah, you
obviously
don't
okay,
expect to be murdered.
obviously none of us think we're gonna be
Sir,
murdered.
could I please clean my house first before you murder me so the
Come on.
pictures don't show what a
Can
slob I am?
can you please just like you can murder me later. Oh,
Yeah.
we're so getting stuff for this
It's
one.
like, I know I'm going to be on Chris Hansen or whatever, like crime
Well,
show, Law and Crime.
it just made me think about like I just was thinking about oh God, I need to like clean my house because like if
Yeah.
I'm murdered, I don't want the crime scenes to be like I don't want some bitter old hag laying in her bed on a Tuesday because she's sick
Yeah.
and and
Then being like, her ceiling fan's
being
gross. Her
judgmental of
baseboards look
the
terrible.
that is a terrible I'm a terrible human being actually.
Well, I notice that kind of stuff too, though, because, I just have weird
And then
stuff, organizational
something
issues.
else. What was that? Your phone?
Somebody's moving.
So then something else came to my mind.
Okay.
Okay, OJ Simpson,
Yeah.
Kaylee Anthony.
Uh huh.
Okay, so and it's not just these big time ones, like even small crimes. I mean, small, like not notorious murders.
Right.
Okay,
Casey.
yeah, Casey.
Yeah.
Well, Kaylee was murdered.
Kaylee was, yeah,
Okay,
murdered.
so this is my thing. So you know how OJ Simpson was found not guilty?
Mm-hmm.
Casey Anthony was found not guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Do they just stop looking for the real murderers? Have you ever noticed that? Like,
Seems like they do.
there's no like follow up
Yeah.
because
They're
like
not like, this is still
okay,
an open active
this is
case.
my
He's not the
yeah.
murderer. We got
So
to
if
find that
OJ
murderer.
Simpson was not guilty, then who
We're
killed
like,
them?
we were wrong. Oh, well, move on.
But like, who killed them?
I
Like,
know.
who? So and they never have solved that, so it's
Uh-huh.
unsolved.
Uh-huh.
Have they?
I mean, could you imagine living the life of the Ramseys? John Bonet's
Okay,
parents and
but
stuff?
this is my thing. Like, nobody has been accused of that crime though,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah,
went to
that's
trial.
true.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like Casey Anthony.
Yeah.
We know she killed Nancy Grace. Help me out here, lady.
Uh-huh.
We know that Casey Anthony killed her daughter.
Right.
But yet, after she was found not guilty, it's like they quit looking for the
It's
real
because
killer
they
because
know
they know.
that
But my
they
thing is
didn't.
I'm like, have you ever thought about that though?
Yeah,
Like,
there is no justice in our
there is no
court system.
justice.
I mean, I even on like property damage claims like we do, I have to tell people all day long, look, the reality is that you are owed this money. But the reality is it's going to cost you too much money to go try to get it. So don't spend money on it. So I have to tell people
Well,
that
I
all
just think
day.
about like, it just is weird to me how it's like the cases just disappear
Yeah.
after big trials.
Yeah. I think it's fatigue. Maybe at the end, people are just, I mean, I'm sure the people who are affected by it, like the victims and all that kind of, their families, that kind of stuff, they're all concerned about it, but they move on to the next biggest, brightest
Because I
case.
had to go back and think, did they ever find the killer of OJ Simpson's
And then
wife
you think of
and
Scott Peterson, which
Oh,
that's still a
he
brewing
did it. Oh,
situation.
he did it.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
they've
care.
got
I
some
don't
Innocence
care.
Project stuff
I
coming
do not
out.
care. He did it.
I mean, it's
He killed
very
her.
fishy. It's
He
very the
I'm
girlfall
sorry. The
situation, the cheating,
girlfriend, the
all
whole
that,
thing.
acting like
You
he's
had a
in
pregnant
Paris or
wife,
whatever. That all that.
sad pregnant wife who adored you, and
If
then
he
you
did
go
it,
out and like
if he didn't do it, he is the world's dumbest guy because he lined up all the arrows towards him that he did it. Like you did all the things.
But even like, okay, again, I'm gonna get some hate for this. Mendez brothers.
Well, Menendez.
They did it.
They did it.
Okay. And I get
And then they went on shopping spree.
okay. But my whole thing is like They did it.
Yeah.
They admitted they were guilty. They admitted, didn't they admit?
Theirs is so touchy though
Okay,
because
no.
their dad
No.
was found to have
You
been
oh, so
abusive
what?
towards
So what? Because
Menudo,
someone's
and
abusive, you kill them?
I know, but they have
I mean, I get it. I
yeah,
do get it because
mental
listen,
things.
there is a woman right now in Texas on death row. I watched a thing the other day
Mhm,
about Texas women on death row, and there
mhm.
is one on there who is in there on death row for killing her husband who was abusing their child. And I thought, set that woman
Mm.
free.
I know,
Set
'cause I would do
her
it
free
too.
because I would
I would
too.
do that
I
same
would
thing.
gladly be in that prison cell
Yes.
and
To
I would
save
not
your
even care to save my
baby,
kids. I
especially
mean,
if you're innocent, if everything is truly what it is, which is your husband's going crazy, he's beating the crap out of your kid,
I would kill
you kill him
someone.
to
I
save your
would kill
kid.
someone over my kids.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like any
I'm
parent
sorry.
that's good would.
We are gonna need some repentance after this one.
We are well, and,
It's the reality.
it
We
is
are real.
reality, like,
That's
you're
why
gonna
we have a
fight to the
podcast.
death for your kid.
Well, and, like, I just think about, like, it's very actually interesting. Everybody should probably look up death row women on death row
I feel
in
like I've watched a
Texas
little bit of that.
because it is slightly
Well,
interesting.
because one of the girls
Well, the
someone from around here
From Rains. What's her
that
face?
she killed her mom and her
She did
tried to
not
kill her
kill her
dad,
mother.
her
She had her
boyfriend.
boyfriend and his friend
Oh
kill
my,
her
that
mom,
is one of the
her
most,
2 brothers, and tried to kill her dad. Yes, honey, that is,
and then he forgave her.
coffee,
Then
Caffey, yes, Caffey.
and
Caffey? Something like that. Yeah, Emory. She's from Emory.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
And then the dad, the
you
poor
should read the book.
dad.
I've read the book on that the dad wrote.
Oh, I
Um,
need to read that. Yeah.
yeah, mm-mm,
It's
mm-mm. No, I'm sorry. Like, there's no ounce of forgiveness in me if you killed my
whole family, my
children
whole
out
family.
of but just because no, you didn't want to date someone, bye.
I mean,
And listen, when Pierce Morgan interviewed her, I really had to really bite my tongue
oh
because
yeah, because he went to the jail, didn't
he
he? Went
went
to
to
the
the jail
prison. I remember
and
that.
interviewed her, and I was
Yes.
so angry the whole time because she's like a
Yeah,
little
like,
mouth,
really just, like, mousy
and
and
I'm just like,
innocent?
bye, bye.
Girl, that act is done.
You manipulated a boy to murder your family.
Yeah. And it's just like, they just really don't know what
And I think
really is coming
I just think
down.
about people. Do they really think they're going to get away with it?
I know.
Like, how do you get in that type of denial?
I
Is it
feel
like
like
me whenever I go to a store and I try on something that's like
I can
in the
fit into
single
this.
digits
Yeah, I can go
and I'm
into this
like, I
8.
could feed into this 8? Is that the delusion that these people feel whenever they go to kill someone
Well, here's
and
my
think they're gonna get
problem
away with it?
with the youth these days
Oh god.
is that they have grown up on killing on video games and it being just
No.
lackadaisical. Yes,
No. Jen,
yes,
no.
yes. GTA, all those types of games
Oh
that
lord.
they're super violent. Like, I'm talking about the really violent ones, but the younger kids are playing these
I don't think it's the younger
games.
kids. I think that's actually my generation that grew up on that.
Well, it's true, but that
I
girl
think
is not
I
that much older than you, is she?
no, she's younger than me.
I mean, younger than you.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think that it's more my generation that grew up on
Yeah.
this stuff because there wasn't as much
Well, then the
warning
millennials.
signs. I
The
feel like it's the
millennials
millennials,
grew
not
up with the
the
violent games, but
I'm
that's who
gonna
I'm talking
defend
about
the
really
Gen
right
X's
now.
on this one.
The Gen X's are a little bit different, but
No, the
God,
Gen
they've been
X's are
exposed to
crazy,
so
but
much.
no, the millennials are the crazy ones.
Yeah, the millennials are the crazy ones.
Millennials are crazy.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
I believe that we are the crazy ones. And can we just talk about? Have you seen the stuff about 50 Cent and P Diddy?
I just
Dead.
put that on my watch list
I
about
am
his
dead.
documentary they did. I'm starting it tonight whenever I get
I
home.
my
50
my
Cent is
whole
petty. He is
I
petty.
but I love him.
I
But listen,
know.
all my TikTok is right now, and it's all these memes, and it's like I'm going into my 40s 50 Cent style, having no mercy. And I'm like, I mean, the things like good for him.
I know
Good
because
for
he
him
is exposing.
for
He's been talking about it
exposing.
for years. He's been talking about all this stuff, and
Well,
no
it's
one will
funny,
listen to him and acting like,
but it
yeah.
is funny. I was laughing because I was thinking about um something the other day. Something popped up on my TikTok and it was like old interviews of 50
Mhm.
Cent where he was asked about things like Black P. Diddy and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And he made comments
Yep.
that now make sense.
Yeah.
And I was like, Huh.
And people just act like
Interesting.
jealous, whatever, got a beef, no. All this stuff is now coming out because now they're trying to blame Diddy for Tupac, Biggie. They're
50,
and
we love you. Don't come at us.
I mean, they feel like
We
Bieber,
love you.
something's up with
Well,
Bieber,
obviously something.
poor baby Bieber.
Poor baby Bieber.
I mean, he is a victim of Hollywood and the music industry, and it is so
Well,
sad.
there's a lot
I've
of
said
those.
that since he was a baby. Yeah,
I've
I mean,
always thought that
but
about
since he was little,
Bieber.
because Micah was little at the same time, and he always sang so good, and I was like, well, we ain't putting out no Justin Bieber. I'll tell you that right now. Because that kid is in for it. He doesn't have protection. He's in for it. And then you see the video of him at Diddy's house talking about we're going to party all night. He spent
Okay,
that weekend.
I feel though like, and I'm not trying to like, and again, nobody, no PR. We really are.
Yeah, we're not on one side or the other,
We are
except for
low man on the totem pole. So don't come at us with any lawsuits because we ain't got money.
yeah. I mean,
Nothing.
you're not getting
You
nothing.
ain't getting nothing from us.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is alleged, or this is just our opinions. So
This
we'll
is
say
just our
that. Maybe
opinions.
I'll start putting a little
Just our
disclaimer. This is
opinion.
all our opinions.
All our opinions. However, I mean, it's kind of like the Michael Jackson thing, like too. Like, I mean,
God, you'll never know. No
you'll
one will
never
ever know.
I mean, it's so sad. All the things, like I do think about things that are unknown,
Yeah.
like that we won't ever know.
Well, and that's what the Bible said was some things we just never will know.
But doesn't that drive you insane to not know something?
Yes. By the way, we need to have Kale on stats about a Atlas, whatever it is,
What?
the spaceship that's getting closer is in our solar system now. So we need to have Kale
No.
on like stat. Maybe
What?
Friday we can call him.
What
or
are you
something.
talking about?
I am talking about this spaceship that I've been talking about for months that is headed towards us that they said was a
But what's on the
comet.
spaceship?
They don't know, but it has weird propulsion and it's moving unnaturally and it's just doing unnatural things. And
Have
they really
you bought something to protect yourself from this thing?
no, there's no protection. They've got way better
there's no
weapons than we could
ads,
ever
like,
have. There's
saying,
no.
Buy this to save yourself from
Don't
this
waste your money.
UFO.
No,
I'm asking for your sake.
I mean, I'm not feeding into that because there's nothing you can. It's like if a nuke was coming your way. Oh yeah, what you gonna do? Go underground? Yeah, and they'll blow underground too. That's what a nuke does. It wipes everything out. So an alien's gonna come and just like bubble us. I've seen Independence Day and shit.
Oh my!
We're gonna need some Armageddon, some astronauts to be getting ready to be fighting. Okay,
Bruce Willis, poor
Bruce-
God love him. God,
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis,
God,
we love
that's
Bruce Willis.
poor Bruce Willis.
I mean, it just breaks my heart.
I know. I was, and it
But
just
let me
reminds me of
tell
the
you
old
something.
days of
Demi Moore
Yeah,
is rocket. So I can't believe Justin has not started Landman yet, because I could see Justin really liking.
yeah.
Landman.
He probably would because we liked Yellowstone and all that.
Okay, well, he would love Landman.
Yeah,
Of course, you know my man's on there, Billy
I
Bob
know.
Thornton. You
I
know,
know.
and so, but Demi Moore,
He doesn't like him that much. That's his problem.
see, but I think that you would. I think
You could get past
everybody
him
would
for
like
the
him, like his
characters.
character.
Yeah,
He plays a very. He actually kind of reminds me of Justin a little bit.
Yeah,
Like,
he has the accent and the everything.
well, like,
you know,
and how Justin is kind of like, this is my life, like
no
just
nonsense.
kind of like no nonsense, but funny.
Yeah,
That is how he is in this show.
yeah.
And so, like, of course,
I've liked his movies too. I like
no,
him in his movies.
see, and I don't care for his movies so much, but I can tell you,
Sling
I love Landman, and I mean, it is mature audience.
Well,
It's
so
Taylor
Yellowstone.
Sheridan.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he likes to promote all that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm telling you, it is so good. But her character in it, oh, chef's kiss.
Who are we talking about?
Demi Moore.
Oh, Demi
She's
Moore.
in
Yeah.
it.
Oh, she's in it.
She's in it this season.
Wow.
It just started,
okay.
and she is in it. And let me tell you,
Nice. It's a good transition.
if you've not watched it, you should.
Yeah.
But there is one of the very first episodes. The reason she's in it is because her husband dies. Like, that's just it. Sorry. But anyways, she has to go speak in front of all these old men, and she's older.
Yeah,
she's in her 50s.
She's probably like 50s. Yeah,
but she is rocking it. I mean, her body is banging.
I mean, she has always been beautiful, no matter what her hair looks like, no matter what size she is.
Was beautiful.
No matter,
I mean,
she's always been small, but no matter all of her years.
Oh gosh, I love
even that
Ghost.
short little hair goes like yes, yeah, the bald, yeah.
But I'm telling you, she is stunning in this show. Stunning.
She's
like stunning.
She has those fake teeth that she always posts
I
falling
know,
out
but,
and
like,
stuff. It's
she's just
funny.
stunning, okay?
Yeah, but I like that she's willing to make fun of herself like that because some
But
people would never be
she
seen like
does
that.
so she is at this convention, and she's about
Mhm,
to talk to all these old men because her husband's passed away.
mhm.
And these 2 little teeny boppers girls are in there, and she's, like, putting her lipstick on, and they're, like, talking about how, they're gonna be with these oil men and how
Mhm.
they're using them to go on these big fancy trips because 'cause they're, like, 20 with their
Yeah,
fake boobs and their
yeah.
blonde hair and
Their
stuff like that.
dreams and
Yeah,
aspirations,
and
sugar
she's
daddiness.
looking at them, and the one blonde goes, "Honey, the divorce doctor convention is next door. This is a young woman's game." And Demi Moore was like, I'm like, because the girl goes, "I hope you're not offended." And she goes, "I'm still offended." And then she goes out there and calls them out
Oh,
and makes like this huge, like, and it is hilarious. And Billy Bob Thornton goes,
exposes them.
Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton goes, his character goes, "Well, what sparked that?" And she goes, "Canceling those 2 witches at next vacation." And I was just like, I love her character.
Have you read
Like,
I've read her, biography or
well,
whatever.
I'm never
It
gonna
was
read, but
pretty.
I will
I
listen to
mean, I
it
think
on
I listened to
audio.
it. I was gardening. I mean, that was at that one season that I
Gardening?
tried to. Yeah, I literally was hours out in the garden and I had earbuds in listening to her podcast because I was pulling weeds. Worst day of my life almost.
I can't take you seriously when you look like Dopey with
I know my
the
head.
toboggan
It's
on.
so big. It won't even stay on good because the ball's so
I mean,
large.
I don't understand.
I
I mean, like,
know.
how does someone who is so beautiful stay beautiful? Like, I just believe that that
Just
woman
all
is
through
the
the
most
years.
beautiful. Like, and she's
I
had work done.
mean,
You can tell
yeah,
she's
the
had,
problem is they've got all the money in the
okay,
world to
but
upkeep.
I will say, I feel like
But she
she's,
doesn't look like
that's
she's
right. I was
done.
going to say, I feel like she's a little bit like Kim.
She's
I mean,
aged
like
well.
Chris Kardashian, whatever. I
Um,
feel like she has aged so well. Like,
yeah, but Kris Kardashian's had like 3 facelifts, so she
but
hasn't really
I'm
aged
sure
well.
Demi Moore has too.
Yeah,
But I'm
she
just saying,
probably
like,
has had a
she
little
just
bit.
her body is stunning.
I
I'm like,
know.
where
Well, it's just some people have good genes
they
like
do,
that.
but also it's just like, where do you find the time?
I know. Well, I mean, it is their job. It is their job to look
I
good.
want someone to make my job to look good.
I
I want
know.
my job to be able to look good, Jen.
I feel like it's too exhausting.
I think that's a job.
It's a
A job is
real job.
exhausting.
Like, at least this job, we're just like, "Oh, well, this is us. Get what you get."
I mean, we
Aren't they
we
pushing
we
authenticity on
that
YouTube?
is right. It's like we are not the prize cow at any auction
That's
or
right.
or county
That's
fair,
right.
but we do bring in a bronze or a silver, I
That's
believe.
right, and we have, like, a crew following behind us. We'd have a parade. We would have a
Correct.
parade.
We've been in a parade.
Yeah, I mean, the parade we would be the parade.
We would be the parade.
I mean, she has won a milking contest, cow milking contest.
Yeah, Jen, I don't really know what that says about me.
I mean, it means that she get in there and make shit happen.
Okay. I like that motto.
And Emma won too, so it
Oh,
was
well, that's because
amazing.
she threatened me if I didn't win. She
I
said if
mean,
I didn't take it
sometimes it takes
seriously.
threats. So,
I
you've
mean,
threatened
who
me at
can
pickleball
say
too,
who
but we still
and
didn't
then you
win.
lost because
That doesn't work on
you let
me.
beach bum Barbie beat us,
That doesn't
who
work
doesn't
on
sweat and
me.
glistens in the sun.
She does, like, diamonds.
It's ridiculous. She is a Demi Moore.
Yes.
She is a blonde Demi Moore.
Yeah,
So you know
she'll be
what?
her same beautiful
I know
face till when
pickleball
she's
Barbie.
60.
I know pickleball Barbie knows exactly who we're talking about when she
Uh-huh.
listens to this because we
Uh-huh.
know we
She
know
looks so
haters
cute in
listens
her
to us.
stuff.
But I will tell
And
you
I
what
don't
this
think she's a hater. I think that she'll laugh about this.
I will tell you right now to pickleball Barbie.
Uh-huh.
One thing I'll say about you is you are the blonde Demi Moore,
I
and that
know.
at least you can
She
say we
stays
admit your beauty.
beautiful. Yeah. I mean, it must be nice to
But I feel like I'm going to say this, and Lord help me because
mhm.
I am not an egotistical. Like I do not. I'm actually probably the hardest critic of my own self. Like
Yeah.
I'll be the first to be like, yeah, no,
Yeah, you
okay,
do.
I
You're not full of yourself.
am not full of myself.
Yeah.
But I will say, I feel like I've aged well.
Yes. I always tell you, your skin and everything is just like, yeah. I mean, you definitely are aging well because
Like I look
it
at
could be
pictures
a
of me in
lot
my
worse.
20s, I'm like, ugh,
Yeah. You're like,
ugh.
I look better now. I
Yes,
know. I
yes,
know. I feel like your
yes.
30s are a good era too where you are really
I feel like
pretty.
I did kind of get a little sad today
Mhm.
not today, I think it was yesterday, I found a picture of me, and it popped up on my Facebook memories, and it was, like, 5 years ago, something like that,
Yeah.
and I was kinda sad because, like, I feel like that my stomach's growling. I feel like I've aged a lot in the last 2 years because of everything I've been through, but, like,
Yeah.
so it does make me kind of sad to see some pictures of me from,
Yeah, because
like,
that makes you feel
3 or
like,
4
oh, the
years
innocent
ago.
times, the times
Correct,
before,
where,
whenever
like, I was
all
just
was well.
smiling. Like,
Yes.
yes, there was problems, but I'm
Right.
like, they
But
were
it was
so
such
minute
yeah, it
to
was
what.
such a less weight, so
Yes,
less
and I think
weighty.
that's, like, one of the I again, we ramble so much on these podcasts. I know
Yeah.
people probably hate listening to us
No, they
ramble.
love listening to it because they're just like, "Yep, we ramble too."
But the
With
thing
my
is
best friend.
correct, and I think the thing is, though, is that, like, I think that is like, I think in anybody's life,
Mhm.
for any traumatic event, whether
Mhm.
it's a spouse, a kid, a divorce,
Yeah.
um, a financial, like,
Yeah.
anything.
Deployment to the military,
Correct.
like, all sorts of
I
stuff.
think that when you go through some type of trauma and you look at yourself before the trauma, it does kinda make you sad because you long to be the person, like,
That
you wish that you
person
were the person, and I will
that didn't
never.
know any of this future,
Correct, and
you
I will
know?
never forget after Jake passed away, a very good friend of mine, he looked at me and he said, "You're mourning the loss of who you were too before
Yeah.
Jake passed. So you're
Yes.
not only mourning Jake's passing, you're mourning who you were before Jake's passing."
Right.
And I will never forget that as long as I live
Yeah.
because that was such a harsh reality of
Yes.
like, oh
You just
my
don't think of
gosh,
that
you
stuff.
don't think about that because I think.
And you were too young to think about it
Well, and
anyways.
I think that, like, in any traumatic event in your life, whether, like I said, it's
Yeah.
like
Just
a
an important
loss
loss or
or a
important life
financial
change.
life change,
Yeah.
anything, I think you do look at that and think, "I'm not the same person I was before that life change,"
But
and that
you should
is.
be different after a life change. And it may not always be ideal at
No,
the
I think it
moment,
is
but
different, but I
you
think
have
it's
to
hard.
grow from hard things.
Correct. I think it's hard to navigate the difference now.
Yeah. Yeah. And to sit there and sit in it because it's you that's being affected. Like people all around you can say that, but when it's you that's going like, oh yeah,
Well,
that
correct,
acted
because,
me.
just like I mean, we've said before, like I've said this vocally, like and come at me what you want, Karens, I don't care. You know, you do become bitter of people's happiness
Yeah.
when your happiness has been gone. Now,
Yeah.
I will say this. I'm not saying that it's permanent because
Uh-huh.
like I found joy in things in the last 6 or 7 months that I thought I would never find joy in life again. Like,
Yeah.
like just little things that like make you smile again and make you
Yes.
happy
Like you
again.
you feel guilty for having those
Oh, you do,
moments.
and I've read obviously multiple books. I've listened to multiple podcasts. I listen to grief things and
Mm,
and
mm.
all the stuff that all the psycho bull crap that people
Yeah.
throw at you. And one thing that does stick out with me is that you do have to learn how to cope with grief and happiness and how they can coexist
Yep.
because they have to coexist
Yeah.
because you're never going to forget what you went through and or you're never going to not grieve the loss of someone,
But you can't
but you
never have
can't
happy
never have
moments in your life
happiness
again.
again. Yeah.
Yes, it's like
Or proud moments, like,
you
with
have
the
to
kids and stuff
separate
like
yeah,
that.
you have to
Correct.
separate the 2, sit in the grief whenever it hits in those moments when it's
Correct. Well, it's like
happy.
when Emma won a homecoming queen. I'll never
Yes.
forget that. Like, my initial, like, moment was like, "Oh my gosh, I wish Jake was
I
here."
know because you could see him
Like, being so
beaming right
proud.
then too.
But then, like, it was almost like a split second, then I was happy for
Back
Emma.
in.
Correct.
Yeah, because it's always gonna be that bittersweet moment back in.
Correct, and
You
I
just have to
think
reel
the
back in.
and I think that's with any life event,
Yeah.
like, life traumatizing events,
Yeah.
like, illness, like people who've survived cancer and,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. I mean, I think you do take a harsh reality of your past life. And I think that you can mourn the loss of who you were before that tragic event. I
Yeah.
think it's okay to be sad that you're not the same person before.
Yeah, it's innocence lost, you
Well, and
know?
I think also for me, like, it's because I don't care about like petty bull crap anymore. Like
No.
when people are complaining about stuff, I'm like, are you kidding me? Are
Like,
like,
he leaves his
but
shoes right in front of the door when he walks in from work.
well,
That
correct, and
type of crap,
I think in my head, I have to remember that it's okay that they feel that way.
yep,
Like, it's okay because
because you might have felt
because
that
because
same way
you
5
felt
years
that way
ago.
5 years
Yeah,
ago. But,
exactly.
like, you then
But
That's
they
what
also
changes you.
learn from you too, because it's like the people around you who are still have their husbands, like me, try to take less for granted the things that they do and the things they provide and the
Correct.
partnership they give and
And I
how
think that,
important they are
again,
in your everyday life.
I think that's with any traumatic event
Yeah.
in anybody's life, they kind of feel that, like, they do that.
Yeah.
You have to what is it? Reevaluate
Yeah. What
your
your
own
priorities?
self
Yeah.
and your
Yourself.
priorities and stuff,
Yeah.
because, I mean, I definitely, like, I wouldn't say it's priority for me, but, like, I definitely have a lot more anxiety
Yeah.
about things that I took for granted, like my
Yeah.
kids being away from me. Like, I have a lot of
Yeah.
anxiety about, like,
Yeah.
like,
That.
loss and things like
Yeah.
that. Like, I try to make a point to always, like, say I love you to people, tell people
Mhm.
how you really feel, don't
Mhm.
tiptoe around it.
Mhm.
Now, I was blunt before Jake.
Yeah.
I was blunt, bitter, blackened heart before Jake. So, I think that I became a little bit more
Yeah.
open-minded.
Maybe it softened you a little bit.
I don't know if it softened me.
I mean, maybe a little bit in in situations. I mean, not you're still yourself, but
Yeah.
you just reevaluate, like you
Yeah,
said.
I think you just reevaluate all of your priorities and you realize what is not that important anymore.
Yeah,
It's like,
which
are you really, like, it's okay.
yeah,
Like, so what, your family pictures aren't perfect.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's the imp
I love
that's
the
the
real one.
that's the
My
perfection.
favorite picture is the one family picture I took of y'all
Oh my
when
god.
everything's going haywire, and
The
it is
dogs are
so.
jumping. Vic, if you're listening, you'll know exactly what picture she's talking about.
That was the best because it's reality versus the
Oh my
photo,
god,
picture
I
versus
love that. I
reality.
actually That's one of my favorite family photos we
I
ever took.
love it so much. I do want to tell my sister Tina that I love her because she had a procedure this week that she's healing from that I won't talk about because I don't want to
I'm
put her
about to say,
business out
don't put
there.
her business
Yeah,
out
I'm not
there.
gonna put her business out there, but she is healing from it,
You
and
didn't tell me about this.
so I know because I
I
didn't
could have
find
reached
out
out.
about it until after it was done. Because she's quiet, she doesn't talk about,
So she's not like
she
us.
doesn't ask for help.
She's
She's
like,
like
well,
you.
I am like that, but I also would let you know.
Oh well, I know, but
You're my drive home.
uh,
Did you not see that thing I sent you
did I not?
about? I sent Jen a TikTok, and it was like when your emergency contact is always in the times that you need emergency contacts, and it's like doing
I'm
crazy
taking I
stuff.
haven't seen that. I'll have
It
to
was
look
so
in
funny because
my
I was like, I probably
yeah.
should take Jen off of my emergency contacts because we're
Yes,
always
you're always gonna be
together,
together.
and
Yeah.
then I'm not gonna have an emergency contact.
Well, and she doesn't want anyone to make a fuss over her. So that's her
Yeah,
thing.
that's me.
So
That's more
I
me. Like, I
know.
just don't like people to, like, I
Don't to
like,
worry
don't dote
about
on me.
you, to
For one,
worry about what
don't dote on me.
but you do need that too sometimes. Like you do need someone to drop off some soup now and again or something like that. It would be nice for somebody to do
No, and
that.
I love doing that for people. Like,
Exactly. So
I
you have to
love
give
being
people the
that for
opportunity
people,
to feel that way
but I
for
don't want
you.
people to do that to me.
I know you don't,
It's awkward.
but I will tell
It's
you.
like opening gifts at baby showers
Well,
and wedding
but I'll
showers.
say that day when you cleaned my kitchen and I came home, oh, it felt so good. I was like, "Oh my god, my kitchen's clean."
Well, that's acts of service.
I know, but that kind of so is like providing food. So like all of that stuff is just like a way to show
well,
love.
that's my that's so
That's your
I'm a either, how can I fix
words of
this?
affirmation.
Well, how can I fix this?
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't want to see. I'm not going to cry with you.
Yeah, no,
I'm
you're not.
never going to sit and cry with you.
Mhm.
Okay? Won't do it.
No,
I love y'all.
I will.
She will sit and cry with you.
Me and Erin, your sister
I
Erin,
will not cry with you.
will
Okay?
cry with you.
Because that's awkward for me.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah,
But I will say, where do I need to go and how
yes.
do I need to fix this?
Uh-huh.
And do I need to bring some backup? And I
Uh-huh.
have a bat in the car.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Let me fix the problem.
Yeah.
Let me clean your house so that you feel better.
Yes.
Okay? Let me
And
do
then
stuff like that.
afterwards, you're going to say, I know this was scary. I know that you need
Yeah.
help. You're going to send that message
I'm gonna
that's like
give
really
you all the
kind.
words
Yeah.
that says, "I'm so sorry you're going through this.
Yeah.
I am here for you. I am praying for you."
Yes. You're
But
really good at doing that.
I
I'm
am.
not good at that.
I
And
just
you're really good
can't.
at that.
I think I just it's and I've always been like this.
Yeah.
This
Well, because I
is
remember you telling me that you have someone that you reached out to every day, like one of your family members who lost someone. And you're like, yeah, I text them every morning. I'm like, man, I wish I don't make that a priority like that.
well, and I think for me it's more like I I wish that I could let people in emotionally more.
Yeah.
But even before Jake, I never could. I have
No.
never been able to let people in emotionally. I have my emotional defense up. It's always the only
We have a
person.
close
Well, the
circle.
only person who knew me inside and out was Jake.
Right.
I
Which is
mean,
really how it should be, is
correct.
your
I mean, not
partner.
even. I mean, as close as me and you were. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, there were things that I would. I mean, like that.
You still
I
are
mean,
gonna
I
share
still
stuff with
would
your
talk to you about,
husband.
but like Jake saw the ugly in me.
Oh, yeah.
And
And stayed around.
and stuck around. Let me
Loved you
tell you,
still. Loved you through it.
he left me through a
I
lot.
mean, because Justin definitely seen the ugly in me now and again and loved
But
me
I
through it
wish
too.
I do wish that I was more vulnerable to emotions, like
Yeah.
that, to let people see my emotions. Uh, It's weird for me because I was raised by very strong women who did not show their emotions.
Mhm.
Like, I would say probably the most emotional person that I'm the closest to that I value a lot is probably my Aunt Christy.
Mhm. Love
She'll
her.
cry with you.
Yes.
She'll cry with you for
Yes.
you and all that.
I love her.
But
And
growing
her daughter, I love them.
Rainy,
Her
yeah, I love
husband.
Rainy.
Yeah.
But I wish that I could be that for someone, but I'm like, no,
Yeah, but
like this is awkward.
you're the other thing for someone though. So you gotta
Yeah,
let
I'll
that
beat the
person
crap
that's
out of
good at.
someone for you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna defend you, and
yeah,
I'm gonna make sure that you're taken care of.
yeah.
But
I mean, you gotta have all sorts. You know, the weird thing is the older I get, the more I disassociate, like the less I cry in moments where I would have cried. I just sort of disassociate more.
I don't know about that.
It's weird. I mean, I cry at weird crap though, but stuff when I should be crying, I'm
I mean,
like,
like, I'm gonna have to start keeping tissues with me at church because I feel like I have to just, like
it's true though. Those moments do get me. Like it's the heartfelt moments of people showing humanity maybe that get me more than like in a moment of stress or like
Oh,
fights or
I
whatever.
definitely feel like you handle stress a lot better than you did 5 years ago.
Yeah, but I definitely disassociate more in the moment. So maybe that is helpful because I'm not so emotional in the moment and like
Yeah,
lash out or anything. But
it'll be fun.
I don't know.
And this is why we can't have a
This is why we
podcast.
can't. Oh, we're not going to do a game or anything today, huh?
No, we just
Oh
talked.
my gosh, we just talked this whole time. I hope that y'all got something out of that. But
Clean
we'll,
your houses
don't
before a murderer comes.
don't be murdered with
A dirty
ugly
house.
baseboards.
It's not the baseboards, it was like
the
newspapers
Mine
piled
is
up.
the dust on the ceiling
Oh my
fan.
gosh.
Or
I'm like,
the
if you're gonna come murder me, can you tell me first so I can have a house cleaner
Yeah,
done
I'm gonna
first?
need a good week of notice, a
Me
good
too.
week
A
long
good week.
notice. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. All
Well,
right.
so this is Friday.
Yeah, see you Monday.
Okay, so we'll see you
See you
Monday.
Monday.
Have a
Bye.
great weekend.
Whoop,
Love
whoop.
the end of the podcast.
This is Ashton.
And this is Jen.
And this is why we can't have a podcast.